Yeah, the front runners of this 2023 presidential election are three of them, from the PDP, my party, the APC, and the Labour Party. But let us look at these three people who has the capacity to deliver and to make things work for our country, Nigeria. Let us look at it. Let us be factual. Let us be frank with ourselves, because we are toying with our future. A country of over 200 million people deserve a better leadership that is proactive, that has foresight, that has vision to make things work for our country. I look forward that these three candidates of the various political parties will meet and say, look, let this man go. I'm in PDP, and I'm working for PDP, but I tell you, if I were not in PDP, you will see me working for Peter Obi. But I'm in PDP, so let's see how things work out. But the truth is that the Bible says, John 3:27, a man can receive nothing except is given to him from above. And the Bible says again in Ecclesiastes 9:11, the battle is not for the swift, nor for the strong, nor the race for the fastest runner, nor success for men of wisdom. But everything comes by time and chance as God giveth. So it doesn't matter. He may not have the wherewithal, but if God decides, who can stop? And if God decides that somebody else, it doesn't matter with all his credentials and capacity that I've said there. If God says it is not him, then it can't happen. But honestly, Nigerians should look for nothing less than having the best. No sentiments of partisanship, no sentiments of where you come from, but sentiments about who can fix Nigeria. Thank you.
I have worked with His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi in Onitsha about 17 years ago as a commanding officer. Before he came to Onitsha to take over from Dr. Ngige, Chris Ngige, during the time of Chris Ngige, there was no Operation Mesa in the whole of Anambra State, for reasons best known to them then. But when he came, he took over. He drove straight to the barrack and asked. And when we briefed him, he now went back, and Operation Mesa was restored a week later or thereabout. As at that time, it was like a no man's land in Onitsha. 3-3 you cannot go. Ogbaru you cannot go. Then talk less of the other areas. When it was restored, I was the officer in charge of the internal security operations. I was collocated with artillery regiment, but as a commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel, I was in charge of the operations. Believe me, within 2 weeks or thereabout, everything was tackled. Onitsha became free. You couldn't go out. The police was sacked. And that was why I believe that after about 6 months to 1 year, the police actually acknowledged that Anambra was a peaceful, most peaceful state in the country as at that time. So that was where I knew him. And I saw the character of integrity. In short, for me, I was calling him Commissioner of Defense, because he was in command and in control. He had the interest. And I said, this man, he does not allow the resources that comes to the military or whatever to pass through anybody straight. Our challenge was patrol vehicles, no mobility. In a sweep, when he said, what is the problem? He provided it immediately. Following his record from research, never convicted of corruption, of stealing, integrity. Is it reaching to people? Is it international relations and all whatever, economic knowledge and all that? Competence, capability, and before long I saw him trotting almost all over the whole. You will see him short at a point. I say, is this man a spirit? Somebody asked me, say, is this man a spirit? You will see he's in Port Harcourt today. Before you know, they say he's somewhere. I'm all that. And I prayed and I made up my mind. This is somebody that we need at this time.